let it run for a minute. All right. It's Dana Horne, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Why don't you tell us what's going on outside, man?
Okay, what it is, I run a Facebook group called Metal and Tats. Started out regular Facebook group, posting videos and stuff, but we morphed into so much more. We started getting a lot of bands on local level to join our group. So, you know, we're huge supporters of local music. I grew up right up the road in Bradenton, and it's our last show, so I figured I'd bring it home. Where it all started for me, to do our vinyl show right here in Sarasota with a dude. They were gracious enough to let us throw our last show here, and that means a lot to me. So we kept all the bands tonight local level with Dead Ritual, Mind Virus, Cypher Machine, and the dude. And
It's fucking badass, dude. It's so badass.
and
Seriously.
we're from Tennessee. We live in Tennessee, so we come down here to do our vinyl show.
Oh wow, you came down from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you don't live in Bradenton. That's
No.
where you grew up. Okay.
Yep.
So did you know these guys?
I had met them when I first started my group. Ray from the Dude invited like 300 people in one night, so thanks to him, that kicked us off.
Yeah.
And I got down here, I've met him a couple times, got to go see their show once in Venice at Club 41,
Yeah.
and talked to Ray quite a bit, and he said, man, why don't you just do it here?
Cool. And so what is the scene up in Tennessee?
The metal scene is actually rather heavy, rather intense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have a lot of good bands up there. If you don't mind me doing some name dropping.
Oh, that's why we're here, dude.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
So some of our favorite bands, one of my favorite bands is called Lechuga. They're from Salina, Tennessee, and we have Modern Primates, Guerrilla Warfare, Existing in Exile, Fargo Strut, and there's just so many damn good bands. We got, I mean, it's just unreal. Everywhere we go in Tennessee, we get new bands to join us, and we're trying to push them to the next level.
Okay.
You know?
So Metal and Tats, how'd you come up with that? Now, I mean, do you do tattoos, or is it because we do? You know, a lot of us have tattoos, or
My passion has always been metal, and I love tattoos. I don't do them, but I'm just a big fan. And we don't care if they're professional or jailhouse. If you did them on your buddy's couch drinking tequila, we don't care. We just love ink.
right? Nice, nice. So, are you guys just promoting that, or are you promoters, or are you just out having fun?
We don't consider ourselves promoters because promoters bring bands from all over, from everywhere, to their local club or their local venue. What we do, the bands who join us, we put on shows with just the bands that are within Metal and Tats. So it's all in-house.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
And our sound people are in-house, our food trucks are in-house. We try to keep it in, you know, all within Metal and Tats.
Okay, I got it.
Because they're the people that need the help. If
Yeah.
a metal band wants to join us, we'll push them.
Nice.
Besides bands, we have promoters, we have production companies, we have engineers, record labels. I mean, we got everything a band needs to make it just by posting their stuff on our free worldwide platform.
So, how can they get in touch with you?
They can find Metal and Tats on Facebook.
Okay.
That is our main and pretty much only social media we deal with is Facebook, because again, it's worldwide.
Right. Right. So, do you have a Facebook page and group, or is it a page?
It's a group. It's just called Metal and Tats.
Okay, so they can look up Metal and Tats, and anybody can join?
As long as they're within metal and, you know, hard rock, classic
Yeah.
hard rock metal.
Okay.
We don't post grunge.
Okay.
It's not that I don't like grunge, it just doesn't have a place with us.
Right.
Because, you know, the whole 90s thing drove a lot of metal bands out, but, you know, we're not going into that.
Yeah. Because don't bring that up with James, because he was about remember I told you about Terrorist?
Yes.
Yes, his band was about to get signed, and grunge came in and
Yeah, exactly.
thrash pretty much hit the floor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, being an old school metalhead, I grew up in Bradenton with a lot of local bands like Atheist and Obituary, Seasons of the Wolf, Neurotica when Kelly did his side project. There was also Devour. I mean, there was so many that got me just loving the music, you know, and so I just had to continue on.
Nice. Thank you.
And we are worldwide.
Nice.
We have bands all over the world.
How many people you have in your group right now?
We are just over 2,900.
Okay, so you guys need some sharing, right? All right, so anybody that is like within Metal and Tats, share. Y'all can like, I think we can invite 200 a day. I think that's our limit before they
kick us off.
Yeah, Facebook says you're spamming. Yeah, whatever, kiss my butt. But anyway, if you're within Metal and Tats, you guys help these guys out. This production was freaking amazing. Tonight was awesome.
And besides the food truck, you know, Jorge's,
yeah,
he's a member.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that he was a founding member of Archangel way back in the day.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, our sound people, the bands, most people here, including yourself, are a member of Metal and Tats.
Yep.
So,
yep.
You know, we're very proud of what we turned it into, other than just a metal video page.
Right.
We've morphed into something completely different, and we're proud of it.
You should be. You should be. This is awesome. I want to see more of this stuff. So, you said this is your last for this year?
Our last period.
Oh, what?
Because, and this is a little bit negative, I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
I'm real. Heather Unfiltered, yeah. Unfiltered, it's just tell it how it is, man.
We have almost 50 bands within Metal and Tats worldwide, and on the average, the bands who really want to make it, we have about 7 that post their videos, their upcoming shows and music. And to be completely honest, I'm tired of doing it for the other bands. And then when they come to a show, they complain that only 30 people showed up.
Yes, I know.
You know,
that's why we're not doing it anymore.
We can't do it for everybody around the world.
Right.
So we decide if they don't want to do it for themselves, we're not going to do it for them.
Yeah.
But all it would take, and straight up honest, all it would take for us to continue is for the bands to post their music, the videos, and upcoming tours, and we'll be right back into it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just a truck driver.
It's frustrating. Yeah, and I'm a hairdresser.
Now I'm just a truck driver with a crazy Facebook group.
Yeah. I have about 7. You know what I was doing tonight? Because I have 2 personal pages. My Heather V Unfiltered, 2 of the Rockstar pages. I was posting live videos to every single page.
Nice.
And making them bounce around.
Nice.
And then I went to YouTube, did one there, and Instagram.
Nice.
So you were literally all over freaking social media tonight.
Nice. And we did start another little Facebook group. It hasn't really kicked off. But other than just metal and classic hard rock, you know, there's a lot of good musicians everywhere that don't fit our category for Metal and Tats.
Right.
So we decided to start another one. Like I said, I'm a truck driver. Our trucking company is called 5 Horne Trucking. There's 5 of us in the family, me and my wife, 3 kids. Last name's Horne.
Okay.
And I'm a truck driver, so 5 Horne Trucking. Our other group is open to all music genres.
Okay.
And it's called FHT Presents 5 Horne Trucking. FHT.
Okay.
And that's just getting kicked off. We haven't really made any progress with it, but we're trying.
Okay.
So we're just all about music. We love music.
All right, that's good. If you don't mind, post some of that stuff on some of our pages. Give that to me too, so that I can share it.
Right.
And we just went to Metal in the Mountains, and
Right.
we had to drive through those mountains. I'm a Flatlander.
Right.
Okay, I'm from South Florida. I would like to say thank you. You truckers are out of your freaking minds. To do those mountains up there. Seriously. Every time we went to a truck stop, because that's where we slept in here,
Right.
in a truck stop, and I'm like, man, a shout out to these guys, man, because those mountains are insane.
They're really not that bad. Go out to the Rockies. Those are intense.
Okay, for somebody who could dig to water, I mean, you grew up here.
Yeah.
South Florida is even lower.
I know.
So thank you for bringing our supplies around, because I don't think people realize some stuff, what you guys have to do. You have to drive through some nasty shit. So thank you very much, and thank you for the music, bringing it to the people. people.
You know, a lot of people, they just see Metal and Tats on Facebook. They don't know how deep we are into the music at home. And it's not just we just put on shows. We help organize shows. We hook one band up with another band. I'll go, when I'm home, my wife will go to local clubs or whatever, venues, and I get asked to MC, we get asked to host.
Right.
Krista gets asked to make flyers for bands. So, I mean, it's not just us. We are deeply involved in the music scene in Tennessee.
Good. That's good.
And we've come a long way in 3 years.
Congratulations, because I know how freaking hard it is. Yeah, we've been doing this for about 3 years. I have been. I hooked up with him about 2 years ago. This is hard. It's freaking hard. It costs a lot of money and it's a lot of time, so you have to love it because you don't make shit. So thank you. Ooh. Are they finishing up?
All right.
Dude, let's just take a look on this video. I want to show you guys with the setup.
This one, however,
Look at this.
is kind
Now,
of a
Jorge, the food
song.
truck guy, he already
So
left.
I need you guys to all move up here.
Uh-oh.
Right up in
Ryan's
here.
calling you out. Thank you,
See you later. Right up
Dana.
in here.
Thank you very much.
If you're here, just move right up in here. It's one fucking song. It's not that hard. If you're in a wheelchair,